Hey everybody, I'm Sarah, Lonesome Glory, and today I'm going to start getting all the horses ready for a live model horse show. The first thing to do when you're getting ready for a show is decide what divisions you're going to show in, whether you're going to do halter, performance, whatever. I exclusively show halter. I do not show performance. I can't handle the tiny little buckles and such, and I've got mad respect for the people who can. But because I don't do that, I show halter, wherein you're just showing the model. And in order to do halter and to do it well, you have to pick a model that most accurately reflects the breed that you have assigned to it. Now, the show that I'm going to does not separate out collectability and breed. So not only do you want a model that really looks like the breed, but if you have a collectible model, one that's rarer, sometimes you get a little bonus point. If there's a tie break with the judge that both horses are very good representatives of, say, a thoroughbred, the rare model will probably place higher. Not a guarantee, but probably. So I have to go through my collection now and decide what horses I want to put in what class. There are class limits. You can only bring so many horses per class. The show has a very generous class limit. It's 5. I really don't think that I'll be bringing close to that in any class. I tend to have a personal limit of 2 horses per class, although I do like to bring a horse for virtually every class. So I still wind up bringing way too many horses to a show. Anyway, that's what we'll be doing. I'll be using the class list for this year's show, as well as looking at horses that I've brought to past shows to see if I need to change a breed or if one horse did particularly well or was surprising. And all of that information is contained in my super well organized folder of shows, which you can tell, I mean, some of the papers aren't even actually held in. And it contains all of my certificates of authenticity for rare horses, that kind of thing. I am not great at the organizational part of the show, but I try. So I am going to go over to Mom's first and pick up a couple of my totes that are living at her house. And I'm also going to pick up a few horses that are still at her house that I think I want to bring. And then she and I are going to come over here and spend part of the afternoon essentially looking around she's going to tell me a class and I'm going to look around the room and say, oh, I think that horse would go well. It's very scientific. About as scientific as some of my actual science videos. Anyway, Tinker says hello. She's been walking around all morning as I've been talking. And I'm going to get started with packing up. Okay, so we're all up here set up with our boxes, ready to start loading up. There's Mama. Hi. And I have the class list for the show, piles of pony pouches, and some horses that we've kind of picked out. So now we're going to decide which horses to take with us. Okay, this is roughly halfway through packing. I have help from a kitty. And we are getting along. I think we're about 2/3 of the way through the class list right now. So there we go. Okay, so a big part of getting ready for a show is creating this master list that tells me what horse is in what class and what the horse's show name is and what their actual Breyer name is and what breed I show them as and that kind of thing. And I spared you guys a lot of that because it's just me sitting in front of a computer Googling. But what I'm doing right now is making the 3x5 cards that will go with the horse to the show table. And these are really important. They have the horse's show name on it, the breed of the horse's sex, all of that kind of thing. and then my name goes on the back. And I make a set of 2 because if any of the horses happens to win a class, they have to go back. I also like to have a second set in case I am flustered at the show and lose the first stack. So I have a ton of index cards. I have more index cards. I have my ink pen. And essentially all I'm doing is sitting here and writing names out from that big list and putting my name on the back while watching TV, which I turned off so that I could talk to you guys. But anyway, that's more of getting ready for a horse show. Hey everybody, it is now the day before we leave for the show, and I don't know if you can see outside very well or hear the thunder in the background, but it is storming like crazy and off and on, absolutely pouring down rain. But Mom and I are getting ready to load up the van so that it will be ready tomorrow so that we can leave without, rushing around. So I am going to pack up the last few horses, and then we're going to put the big totes in the van. So these are kind of the last few that had to be packed up because they used to be way up there and I didn't want to get them down when Mom and I were over here the other day. And this is essentially what we'll be loading. I know that it looks like there's a lot of totes there. We're only loading 2, maybe 3 of the 4 that are here. 2 of them are actually full of show horses. One of them is full of pony pouches, and one of them is decidedly empty. Oh, hello, cat. But they're all sitting here in the way. Anyway, that's what we're working on tonight. Hey, everybody. So this is Sarah from the future, editing Sarah. And I thought I'd just let you know that for most of the show, there's not a lot of voiceover or commentary or anything like that. I was a little too busy talking to people and actually, running back and forth to the show table to get the camera out and talk to it, which I realized about halfway through the day was not going to bode well for this video. But there's a lot to see, and I hope you enjoy kind of taking in what the show hall looked like. So, enjoy. Now that you've seen the actual show and kind of what went on, you might have noticed that there was a little setup on the end of my table with some creepy creatures. And it's a bit of an announcement. It's a big deal to me and Mom. We are having the second Joplin slash Neo Show slash Southwest Missouri live model horse show. And we're really excited about it. We did this once about 15 years ago or so. And then I went off to school and we didn't have it again. So we decided to bring it back. And that's why all of the creepy. I have a zombie model horse show. So might as well get into it. It is called The Haunting of Show Me State Live. It's going to be in October. It is Halloween themed, and I am super duper excited. We're going to have special Halloween themed classes. We're going to have actual normal classes as well. And it's going to be, I hope, a blast. So if you are local and you are interested in going to a model horse show in Southwest Missouri, I will put the link to the horse show website in the description. You can check that out. Even if you're not interested and you just want to kind of see what kind of nonsense I'm going to be pulling, you can check that out. We have, I think, finally all of our judges, although as of this very moment, they're not on the website, but I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope that a lot of folks get to come. So, well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed coming along to a model horse show with me. I know I had a blast seeing so many of my friends that I haven't gotten a chance to be around at all in way too long, but I have a couple of other videos kind of planned. I haven't really started on them, so I'm not sure when they'll be coming out, but keep an eye out for that. As always, if you have ideas for things you'd like to see, please let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, everybody, stay safe, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.